Good evening, everyone. This evening, I'm going to show you how can we make text animation with JavaScript. First of all, we open our VS Code and create a project file with name text animation. And then we come here to text animation section and we press a new file. And we insert first our index.html. After that, we insert our style.css. And after that, we insert our JavaScript file, which is app.js. Excuse me, it's not a folder. I have to delete it. Excuse me. Delete. Yes. .js. First of all, we open our index.html and we add the document section, which is gonna display our HTML codes in Google Chrome or Mozilla or Edge Internet. Here we change the title as text animation. After that, we add our CSS file like link with a reference of style.css, and then we, in the body, after the document loads and the Chrome opens, we have to load our JavaScript file, which is gonna be like script and with source /app.js. We press save button, Control and S, and then we open with live server in order to see what we create. Here we're gonna have the empty template, as you can see here, to the side, and then we enter some text here, which is gonna be make like a div with class of text, and then we enter some text inside this div. Let's say life is just pure magic. Ooh. As soon as we hit Control and S, like we save the file, we can see with live server the text here displays inside our Google Chrome. Then we go to our style CSS and we make our basics with asterisks. We say margin 0, margin 0. Margin 0. Padding 0, and then we say box sizing borders. Here, press save, and as you can see, this asterisk removes every margin and padding from our each control which displays inside the HTML file. After that, we go to the body and we say here we say we want background like black color, and then display the color of text like white. And then font family Let's make it sans serif. Put some font size of 5 rem. I want to say something. 1 rem equals to 16 pixels. 1 rem equals to 16 pixels, and with 5 rem we do like we expand the font size as we desire, as much as we desire. Now we grab the text class that we gave to the div, to our div. I'm gonna make line height like 100 VH. View height is gonna be 100. I'm gonna say text align. Let's make it to center. You can see everything aligned to the center of the screen. And then we go to our application JavaScript and app.js. And then we say const. We grab the text inside our div, and this is gonna be like document dot query selector text. And now we want to as soon as we want to, let's say console.log text. Let's press save. Say we come here, and now we are going to anyway. As you can see, it displays like this into the center. After that, we say const text copy. Then we give the we get the text content of our selected text content. And in order to we have to split every letter by letter in order to display, to make some animations inside our text. We have to split everything letter by letter, and this is going to be like this. You say const split text equals to text copy, and we say split and now in order to add some how can you say, in order to add some animations and to each our letter, we have to make it inside a span, and we have to loop inside each letter that we got to our split text array. In order to do this, we have to loop like in for at a equals to 0. A is less than the split text dot length. A equals not equals plus plus, and then we say const data equals to document dot create element. We're making a span. Each letter is going to make represented inside a span. Now, in order to write something inside the our data, we have to get inside our HTML. In order to do this, in our HTML, we say equals to split text A, which is going to represent each character inside our array. When we increase this by 1, it's going to get L is the 0, I is the 1, F is 2, E is 3, the space here is 4 into the array, and etc. After we get every element inside our span, we have to append this child to our data span, which is the text here above. We have to append it inside the text div, which we selected up here. We say append child, and we insert our data here. And now, as soon as we get our data, we have to make some modifications in our CSS document in order to see what we're going to do to each span. As you can see here, live is just pure magic displays twice. This is because we have entered the text twice. We split it and one the original text. In order to delete the previous text, we say text content equals to nothing, like this. And now, as you can see, we have only our each span that we added with the create element. We come back to our CSL style. Now we have to modify our span that we added with create element. We say opacity 0, and then we say justify content center, and then we say text align center again, and then we say we want to add a transform in order to make the letter comes from down with opacity 0, and in 1 second, slowly comes to the position 0, and it makes the opacity as 1. And now we say transform translate y. We add some pixels here. And we add some transition to it. We're gonna say all 0.7 seconds, and it's gonna be the ease. And now we come back to our application.js, and we continue to add some code here in order to make to get each letter and animate it to position 0. By the first, we have to make a variable with let. We're going to say characters equals to 0, and then we have to set an interval in order to animate the letters. It's going to be a function array, named an array with and we're gonna give 100 milliseconds to display, to make the animation of each letter. Here we say we have to get every span that we made in above line. We added in our HTML. Now we have to get it back. We say const get all equals to document dot select query all, and we say we have to get the span. As now to get the span, we say get all. We get the each letter's indexes. And we say class list that add. We're gonna make fade, and we say here we fade class, and then we are get all that character, and we see the inner text in order to show the text to the screen in a Chrome browser. And we increase the character by 1. And as soon as our character hits the length of our array, we want to clear the interval and make the character as 0. In order to make this, by the first, let's make save, and let's go back to our style CSS, and we're gonna add the class of fade, opacity 1, transform, translate y to 0 pixels. Let's make it transform. Let's do it here. Yes. And now we are adding the code of our CSS or in our application.js that we indicate when the character number equals to split length, we want to clear the interval. Say split text length, then we say stop all. Oops, what happened to this? Yes, I'm sorry. Okay, stop all. We're gonna create this function here, down here. Now we see create the function stop all. We're gonna say we have to stop the interval, and we say clear interval, and we say that the character must equal to 0. We set the character array. Now, as you can see, as soon as we refresh the page, the letter comes slowly and fades in. But in order to span, we have to add some more code here, which we indicate that the display of the span must be in line block in order to create this illusion of animating from down to 0. Display inline block, and just click save. Come here. As soon as we refresh the page, as you can see now, the letters coming from -20 pixel and come to the position which our text is inlaid. So that was it is, and thank you very much that you watched my video. And if you like this video and if you want to see more videos like in JavaScript and pure CSS and HTML, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank for watching my video and see you next time.